Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we are currently rather expanded from where we were at the beginning of last episode. No doubt about that, we've taken a good amount of territory. We also have a fair amount of aggressive expansion, which isn't surprising. So we're working on our claim fabrication on Kedar. That is almost done, and to that end, I'm going to pre-raise this levy, just the Canaanite levy, and we're going to start them moving on down. Excellent. So we're going to head on down here, and we are working on getting a lot of these more assimilated. We're also working on getting some mines and such underway. Our income is definitely rising, but we would like that to rise a lot more than it already is. We've got a ways to go before we are, particularly powerful in this region. But we've got our CB now, and we just need to get our army in position. Now, keep in mind, every month we're having our AE drop by 0.22. And that's quite a lot, to be honest. I'm always surprised by how quickly AE drops in Imperator, but it's fine. So we should probably go with actually gaining 50 political influence for 5 stability is pretty good. We'd have that guy lose loyalty, but I mean, do we care? Probably not. Let's make our way through. Excellent. So our stability is currently dropping due to our aggressive expansion, which isn't surprising. We do want to get that aggressive expansion taken care of, no doubt about that. And of course, taking this territory over here is going to give us more aggressive expansion. But we're not going to be able to further expand out this way because of this uncolonized area, these uncolonized areas. The only direction we can go from here is Thamud. So that is understood. Gaining 5 prominence and 10 loyalty. Okay, whatever. We do need a new civic perk, and we could get a free forum in the territory of Emma-Om. Where is this? Okay, that is over here. That's actually exactly where we were talking about making this be a manpower city. So a free forum there is exactly where we want it. Consider it done. That's amazing. So we're definitely going to do that, and we are going to finish up this mine. We unfortunately don't have enough money to get another mine going just yet. Our fort maintenance is down, which is good, but we're definitely going to want to continue to build these. 157 is the current cost. Okay, so that'll take some time. However, our levy has arrived. So I want to immediately declare war on Kedar here. And what do they have? Yeah, they don't have much. Thamud and Ma'in would join, though. The question is, do we care? I'm thinking no. Although this looks distinctly like a fort here. I'm guessing they have 2 forts here and here. So this is going to be a larger war than expected. I'm going to raise these other 2 levies, and we're going to move them in as well. So we're going to do something like this. We're going to get those heading in, and this will buy us some time for our aggressive expansion to drop, because this is probably going to build us up a lot of aggressive expansion. So that is noted. We're going to take Kedar. We might take Thamud and Ma'in as well. So yeah, that's going to be quite a lot. So that definitely needs to be considered. Our aggressive expansion is already up there, and we do not want it to go above 50. So we'll keep an eye on this. But for now, this is what I'm thinking about doing. They do have a couple of alliances there, and I'm thinking these guys should probably be positioned to actually cut off reinforcements over here. I'm not sure how strong Kedar is. We can always bring in mercenaries, which we would have to bring them in from, like, up here. But that would be a viable thing. So we can definitely do that. You can head in here, and you can head in here as well to Tiamat. Okay. Let's get both of those in position. As soon as our armies are in position, I want to declare this, and we'll see how it goes. So we're going to declare this right now. Thamud and Ma'in would join. We can call in the Ptolemaics if we feel like we need the help. But for right now, I don't feel like we need the help. So I'm going to send one unit here, and the other unit is going to head up here. I don't expect to be able to take this fort yet. And these guys, they're going to head in down this direction. The real question is, are we going to win this battle? We have heavy infantry and some cavalry to their light infantry and a unit of camels. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be spicy. I think it kind of depends on leadership. And I do want to send some units, specifically our cavalry, up over here. So we're going to send up some reinforcement. Okay, this is now looking much worse. They got an additional unit there. Okay. So we're not going to arrive in time. We're going to retreat, and we're just going to position ourselves here. We're going to take this spot. They're going to hide behind here. That's fine. So I want to continue to head down this way. We don't know if they have forces coming up through here. They might. And with this taken, we want to group these units together over here. So that'll be fine for right now. We know how strong they are, and it's not very. It was just a little unfortunate that they... Well, it wasn't unfortunate either. It was very predictable that we would have ran into them here. But that's fine for now. I do want to deselect these guys, group these back together. I can't group these, but this will have to do. So we know that they have a little bit of forces on their way up here anyway. So we easily win this battle. This battle should be a victory for us. And they have additional forces down here that are on their way in, sort of. So that is all noted. This battle is ongoing. We win that. And they're going to bring in additional forces. We won this battle without any real contest, which isn't surprising. Okay, so we're going to take this capital. We won this battle, which again is not surprising. And we're going to need to siege down this fort. So, now we know that they have forces up here. I'm going to let these guys lock in. They're going to arrive in Korea shortly. Okay. They stopped moving. So never mind. Well, we're still going to head up this way. I want to know where their forces are. Just saw some movement here. These guys are retreating. Up this way. Well, that's awkward. Okay, I want to be able to see everything up over here. That's why we're moving here. I want to make sure there aren't any armies out here. I want to know where all of their armies are. Okay, now we know. And we're going to head back and try to take out this 2K stack. So these guys are retreating up over here, probably, is my guess. And hopefully we'll have this siege done by the time they get there. This battle may or may not happen. Looks like it didn't. However, we can catch them here. And that's exactly what we're going to look to do. So that looks good. I would still very much like to have this siege completed by the time that ends up being a thing. We can leave some forces here, and that's exactly what I want to do. I want to select these guys and have them come up over here now and start up this siege. Okay, these guys finished their retreat and are also heading this way. That's understood. So Saba is not in this. Ma'in is. We almost have Samud under control now. So that's fine. I'm going to move these units in here. Okay. So these guys are marching this direction. They're definitely marshaling some forces up over here. That's noted. Untiring Devotion, giving us 3 stability is nice. I was really hoping that we would have this fort sieged by now. Maybe next tick, they're going to grab this area. That's reasonably fine, though. So we're making some progress on this siege. Keep in mind, this entire time, our AE is dropping, but it's dropping at a lower speed. because we're the aggressors in a war. So that is fine. They're marching this direction now. They thought about attacking us, and it said that they were going to win that, but now they're not doing it, which tells me that this was a lie, and they're actually not going to win that at this point. They might be able to do it with these reinforcements here, but we just won this siege with perfect timing. So, why are we going to lose this so badly, allegedly? What is their morale? 3.73 to our 3.32? I mean, yeah, that's a little higher for sure. We'll see. We got the siege completed, and that's what matters. Yeah, I thought that that wouldn't go so well for them. Cool. So we easily win these battles, no problem. We're going to kick them out of there. We're going to come down here. This siege is still ongoing. We're going to have all of Thamud under our control very shortly here. They've come back over here. I want to come stomp this force quick. They're heading down this direction. That's understood. At this point, I want to split this force in half, and I'm going to send half of this force up this way to deal with these guys in our backline. This is not half. That's more like half. Okay. Veterans have moved on. Okay, that's fine. And we were defeated up over here. What? Why did these guys split in half like this? Okay. That was not intended. I did not intend to split these in half. I must have accidentally had them selected at some point. Okay. Well, that was not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. They're only retreating to here. We're going to get them grouped back together. So this seems relatively fine. We need to clean up this backline. We need to get this siege completed. And we need to get these guys reinforced a bit. Okay, so they are finishing their retreat. There we go. Group back together, which, right, we can't do that. We can't group them back together. That's right. We just need to move them back over this way, though. That's okay. So these guys are all retreating. But I want to head up this direction. Okay, so 7% on this siege. Actually, these are retreating here. Let's go deal with them. Cool. So we're going to grab this. We're chasing this force, and they're actually locked into here, which we want to grab. We're going to fight them there. It's very awkward, all of this that we've got going on here, no doubt about it. But we should easily win this, despite what the game thinks. Excellent. So that looks good. That'll be absolutely fine. And at this point, I want to head this direction. And I want these guys to head up to here. Okay, they're marching this way. That's fine. This siege should be over eventually. It thinks we're going to lose this battle. I disagree. We should easily win that. They did start with higher morale than us. We didn't regenerate our morale there. And how are we rolling here? Okay, so we're rolling reasonably well. Interesting. They do have camel cavalry, which are currently countering our light cavalry, and that is definitely a big part of this. But most of it is that we entered this with low morale. So we were defeated by that one, and we're going to retreat back to here. That's okay. I'm not too concerned about it. So this is fine for now. We're going to finish this siege eventually. This is going to be an easy victory for us. So the reason we didn't win this is because our morale was low. We just didn't get as much morale as I was expecting there. We don't need to max out, or we don't need more legitimacy. This is fine. Okay, so we finished up this. We want to go start besieging Juba here. That'll be fine. I would love it if we would finish this siege. But as of right now, we have not finished the siege. Okay. So these forces need to regenerate here. And as soon as they are ready, we're going to send them over to here. Ah, there we go. We finally finished this. Let the looting be gentle. We should also be building a mine somewhere, and let's get going on that. So they've got additional forces coming in to fight us here, and this is fine. I'm not concerned about that. Let's let them lock in. They are locked. Now I want to come down and start up a siege over here after we eliminate this force. So all of this should get taken back. We should have the numbers to win this, in theory. Okay, so this is going to be a little dicey. We are still very low on morale here. So the question is, when would we arrive up over here? 24 June? So let's give it 7 days. Okay, we won this battle, which was expected. And we're going to head up over here. Where are you going? This guy's disloyal. Okay, we got to bribe him. He is still disloyal. How disloyal is this guy? No, he's not. We just need to tick him. There we go. Stay here. Continue sieging. Beautiful. So this will happen after the month tick, and our morale will go up. Hopefully it'll go up enough to actually, you know, do something there. That would be nice. Okay. Are we going to win this? It looks like we are. I don't think they have the numbers to do anything about this. So that looks good. We're going to get them kicked out of here. Now we're going to come over here and siege this. We do need to get our morale up. Our morale is pretty low, particularly with this army. And that is fine for now. But we do need to get Arrow taken. And this siege would be nice as well. But we're basically done with this war at this point. So that looks good. These guys are, I think, going to head up. Ooh, that's a very awkward path. Okay, they're going to head down this way then and make sure that we don't have any trouble over here. That'll be fine for now. So our manpower is definitely on the low side. We're not surprised about that. This was a big war. But we handled it with no real problems. There was some minor awkwardness, but it's okay. Now, this is 4K here, and this is 3.9K. I'm actually thinking about turning these guys back around and hitting this, because I'm concerned about losing enough forces up here for this to actually be taken. So let's grab this first, and then we're going to head up and reinforce up here. But we're mostly just waiting on these 2 sieges at this point. So that looks wonderful. And there's a white piece imminent currently. We're failing to challenge the occupation of the war goal. That will change very soon. And I do want David again for that sweet, sweet national tax output. That'll be wonderful. We're going to be able to get another construction going fairly soon here. So we take this back, and now we're going to move up to Juba. Okay. These guys are running around here, but I don't think they're not strong enough to be able to do anything out here. So for now, this looks okay. Hopefully Juba falls here. It didn't. Okay. I'm being indecisive with these guys, but we're at 42%. I don't think we need reinforcements up here now. So that looks good. Barbarians. Okay, well, we're right in the area. We're just going to head up here and crush them. No problem. They might manage to get some civilization destruction here, but I'm not too concerned about it. Yeah, they did manage to get it, but we got that back. That's okay. Now we're going to come down and deal with these guys. They are strong enough now to cap this back, and that's, very rude of them. More barbarians right here. But the siege of Juba has been won. So that is good. Let's move these guys down here then. And I feel like we have to take out these barbarians right now, and we have to ignore these for the moment. We'll let the looting be gentle and only make 2 gold out of it, but we did finish this siege, and now these guys can head northward. Okay. So we're dealing with these barbarians, and these guys need to get dealt with. Okay, barbarians are gone, but not, well, they're defeated, but they're not stack wiped. So we're just going to fight them here. This should stack wipe them. There we go. And now we're going to head down this direction. We need to chase down this army, specifically. These guys are heading out into the uninhabitable areas. So this is all uninhabitable up here. So we're not going to be able to settle any of that, unfortunately. But we can chase down their army. And this looks great for now. So that's a stack wipe, and this is going to be a stack wipe, and we're going to cap this. This is over. Beautiful. Now the question is, how much of this can we take with our aggressive expansion not getting absolutely insane? Well, we'll see. I would love to be able to take all of this. We'll see if that's a thing. I see them down here, but they're sieging this fort. Okay. That's very rude of them, because actually, we don't have comma. We're gonna have to go get that. Okay. That's fine for now. This is all under control. This guy's disloyal, but I don't actually care at this point. He can be disloyal. So we're going to head over here, eliminate these guys, take comma, and that will end this war. In theory. I think we've dealt with all of their little armies, and that is good. So we're going to head in over this way. They're now fleeing. Let's see if comma gets auto-capped. It is getting auto-capped. Let's see if it gets it in time. Fantastic. We're good. Okay. So now we are going to sue for peace, and we're going to take all of the things if we can. How much AE is this? 33? We can afford 33 AE. I love it. Done. This will increase our rank to major power. Yes, we're sure. Boom. Okay. Our enemies do indeed deserve no quarter, but we should banish those of class and put the rest to the sword to drop our AE a little bit. So that'll be fine. We are now a major power instead of a regional power. We can guarantee other countries, we can threaten war, we can support rebels, and we can have alliances. So that is good. We're going to need to immediately disband all of our levies. There we go. And we do have the second temple in Jerusalem. We should enable automatic trading for that. And I'm wondering, this is tier 3? Okay. Seems fine for now. So we have 188 gold. I'd like to build more mines. Well, another mine. And we are, of course, going to turn down our fort maintenance. We do see that we have a civil war brewing, and this is mostly due to the governor of Arabia, Tabay. So that is this guy. We could give him free hands. I don't love doing that. That'll give him a lot of corruption. We don't need a lot changed here. I'm wondering about this guy. We can't bribe him either. He is righteous. Okay. So in that case, these are the only two. And we could try to make friends with this guy. Let's see how that goes. So we're going to do that, and we also have a bunch of work that we need to do here. Specifically, I want to go into our administration provinces. I want to enable automatic trading for every single province that we have, and I also want to sort by religious unity here. So this is 100% religious unity, but 0% on the integrated pops. Let's switch that over to cultural assimilation. This should be at cultural. This should be at cultural as well, as should this. But all of these, they should be at religious conversion. So we're going to get all of that going. Excellent. That looks good. And this levy didn't get disbanded. Is it because he's disloyal? No, it's because it was moving, I bet. Yeah, there we go. So no more levies up. That looks good. We're going to have to chill for a while because of our AE. So we're definitely not going to be expanding down to the south for a while here. Do we want to spend political influence, stability, or gold? Political influence. Okay, that'll be fine for now. So our only target... Oh, that's rude. There's riots in the capital. And they killed a freeman. Very, very rude. So this is the only location that we can actually attack, unless we wanted to go like overseas and attack Blamia or something, but we're not too interested in that right now. So this is looking reasonably good for now. We can gain some tyranny here, actually. That seems fine. Higher tyranny is going to reduce our aggressive expansion a little faster. We don't want our tyranny up too fast, or too high, but this'll do. And yep, we're going to give this guy a large amount of gold. Hopefully that does the trick. So, friend of rival of ruler, pretender, power base in country, tyranny, major power, power base of supporters, and paranoid. Okay. However, he did become our friend. So friend of ruler plus 15 means that technically he's not a problem anymore. But apparently this guy alone is enough power base. So that is rude. That is very rude. So he's 7.53 loyalty. He holds no office. So what's he angry about? He is two-faced. He's rival of ruler. Okay, we can do something about that. Power base in country. Yep. Tyranny. And banquet humiliation and denied religious activity. Okay. So we have a low chance of success if we bring him to trial. I'm going to remove him as a rival. That boosts him up to 17. But actually, that brings us down to no risk of civil war for right now. So that is really solid. I think we're still close to a risk for civil war. And we should definitely work on our situation here. I wouldn't mind boosting up our stability a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and perform a divine sacrifice here. So we're very low on political influence right now, and our stability is still drifting downward due to our aggressive expansion. That is understood. Our war exhaustion is pretty high as well, and that needs to be brought down. So we need to chill here for a little bit, but it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to chill and consolidate our current position. We are in a much, much better position now. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Xenocyte, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.